Hi, Libra. Welcome to your March 2020 reading. Let's see what's going on. We'll talk about the planets and stuff, but I also want to do some intuitiveness going on. Ooh, nice. So, are you making some moves? Are you putting down the swords? Are you not fighting anymore? So we have the King of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the Nine of Wands. For some of you, you're dealing with an Aries energy and you're like, I just don't want to fight anymore. I would not be surprised. I just did the Aries reading and there were air signs all over it. So I wouldn't be really surprised if that were the case. Here's the other thing. You could be embodying this King of Wands energy, or this could be somebody else around you. Whoever it is, if it's you, I sort of feel like March is the month where you're like, you know what? I just have to take charge. Like, it's now or never. I cannot keep on fighting a losing battle. Like, I got to start fighting the winning battle. And I have to start winning for myself. You see? Because the Nine of Wands is about, like, you already went through all of it, right? You don't have to fight anymore. You can drop your defenses a little bit. For some of you, this is a fire sign that is letting you, whether it's an Aries or another fire sign, Leo or Sagittarius, or somebody with just heavy fire in their chart, but what are you I'm going to ask this question. It's so stupid. What are you questioning? Why are you questioning this, Libra? Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe because the last couple of years have been nothing but hell. Shit. Excuse my language, but, you know, the things that we can do to ourselves to really, really trap ourselves into thinking that something is going to go really badly, even though it hasn't even, you haven't even given it a chance yet, and you're already questioning the quality of it. And let me tell you guys, it is some quality stuff that's going on here. There's an amazing opportunity here for you, and you have some decisions to make. No matter what this opportunity is, with that Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, no matter what that Ace of Wands opportunity is, it was made for you. It was hand spun by source and dropped down into your lap, whatever that is, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's a place, whether it's a thing. You don't have to fight for whatever's coming to you because you've already done it. You can look back into your past and see everything that you've already been fighting for, or everything that you let go of, everything that you had to fight to get to where you are today. So let's see. King of Wands. Let's see who this King of Wands is. Now, the Mercury retrograde that we're still in right now, it's the 6th of March, goes direct on the 9th. We still have a 2-week shadow period, but as we hit Aries season, things are going to feel much better, much lighter, but we have to get through like the Virgo full moon on the 9th. We have to get through Mercury station direct on the 9th. Like, we still have a few things to take care of, and it's all happening in your 6th house of daily activity and organization and health concerns. So if you've seen any of that pop up during Mercury retrograde, let's get it taken care of, because we have things to do. I keep saying we because I'm a Libra rising. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'm a Libra rising. I very much resonate with my Libra rising because I'm a diplomat to the end, right? Even when I can be extremely indecisive. Oh, speaking of being indecisive, why are you struggling with this fire sign or this fire energy? The 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. For those of you that are resonating with the King of Wands is somebody who's very confident. So he sort of moves seamlessly through things. He rules with his heart. His heart rules him. But the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands makes me feel like this King of Wands is sort of trapped in his own mind, whether it's you or somebody else. If you're dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius that's a little bit argumentative during March, or a little bit kind of like short-tempered, even. If you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit short-tempered, I feel like you're not going to fight this person anymore, to be quite honest. I feel like you're shutting it all down. I feel like you're fighting enough with yourself that you're like, I'm not going to argue with anybody. Let's see what the Emperor is. The Emperor could be an Aries that you're dealing with. It could also be like if you're your own boss, if you own your own business. The Emperor is somebody who owns his own business. So if you own your own business, well, that's good. Okay. So we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups with the Emperor. So you could also be dealing with a Taurus energy. But this Ten of Cups, it's almost as if, I want to say, it's almost as if when you stand really firm, Libra, in what it is that you desire and what you want in your life, when you live to your best, highest potential, that Ten of Cups is not an illusion. It's a reality. If you look at this Hierophant card, I love this deck. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot again by Chris Ann. A lot of people are using this deck, but it's so cool. Like the illustrations are amazing. And this, I love the Hierophant card in this deck because it's not as scary. Like other ones, it has somebody who's very much in charge and kind of scary looking. But this one has like a staircase to the tree of life. And so I feel like this is this standing in your own power is a very spiritual journey for you. And you're not going to fight with the pettiness of the world or of the things. It's almost as if you've just been like, I'm exhausted. I would rather be happy than to be right at this point. So you're not going to fight with it. And that is perfectly fine to do. I know a lot of people are like, but that's really weak. It's really weak to like not fight for what you want, or not fight for your cause, or not fight for this, or not fight for that. And I mean, you can see it that way, but I feel like it's more of an ego battle with yourself. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. It's an ego battle. You know, you can either fight with people all the time or just kind of just be like, that's not worth my energy. That's not worth my time. Nine of Wands. I've already fought the good fight. Laying my swords down. I don't need to. Let's see what this Nine of Wands is. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. You know, I don't want to fight anymore either. Let's see. Yeah. So when people come at you, Knight of Swords on the Nine of Wands, when people come at you, Libra, and they want to argue and they want to fight, I feel like all you're going to do in March is say, you know, that's how you feel about the situation, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to what they want to know. Everybody's entitled to their own truth. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to, you know, it's like, what the biggest thing is that I want you to remember with all of this is, even though everybody's entitled to their own opinion and everybody's entitled to their own truths, no one is entitled enough to come at you and force their truths or opinions onto you, and you're not letting it happen anymore. But you're not doing it in like an angry sort of way. You're just like, I have more important things to do. I have decisions to make. My energy is best spent elsewhere. Correct? I need water. Hold on. I've been doing that quite a bit lately with people where it's like, I mean, if you want to argue with me, you certainly can, but you're going to be talking to yourself because I'm not arguing with you. Here you go. And if that means that you have to sacrifice and compromise some things in your life because you don't feel like you want to fight anymore, then that's what you're willing to do. Let's see what the Two of Pentacles is. Because I do feel like, yeah, see, you have more important things to do. You have more important things to place your energy on. The Fool. Woof. Whoa, okay. Seven of Pentacles on the Two of Pentacles. What is it, Libra? What is it that you want to, what seeds are you planting right now? What seeds have you already planted? What did you start planning before all of this heavy energy started crashing down on you? Because whatever it is that you are in planning mode with, you have some decisions to make. And here's the thing, you guys, is sometimes when you realize that you are breaking your own heart, sometimes that's the opportunity for you to see things differently. So we have the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords on the Ace of Wands. Because if this fire sign is somebody who is outside of you and it's not your energy, you have been fighting within yourself about this person for a little bit. Be very, very careful about your wordplay, about how you're using your voice, because I feel like it during this time where you're like, I'm not taking anybody's bullshit anymore. I'm not doing any, I'm just not going to fight. I think that you might say some things that you could possibly regret later because you're like, I just don't want to. I'm just done. Like, cut off. Right? I feel like you want to cut some people off, and it could be a fire sign, but if it's not a fire sign, then I feel like you're just very much standing in your power. The Fool and the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. And this is the thing. It's almost like, Libra, do or die. Now or never. I was going to say something else, but it's kind of crude. So it came to my mind, and then my Virgo side went, no. You don't get to say that. You have to be polite. So I'm not going to say it. But the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. This is what I'm saying, you guys. You're ready for this jump. You're ready to take some risks. You're ready to see the opportunities in front of you. Don't be afraid of possibly getting hurt or it not working. I think you're going to hurt yourself more if you don't allow yourself to reach out, and you don't even have to wait anymore. It's right here. Aries season is a whole different ball game. And allowing yourself to see that this Ten of Pentacles is something that you've been working on for a very, very long time, and you've been manifesting and planting the seeds, and now it's time to take the risk. Don't be afraid to fall. Don't be afraid to fall. you might. But there will be a lot of really cool things along the way. And you'll always pick yourself back up. You know you will. Whether this is in a relationship or a job or your business or your self-care. Four of Swords. Remember, there's two cards. There we go. Remember that when your mind takes over for you, we have the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. When your mind starts to take you into dark places and take over for you, you need to rest. This Mercury retrograde, this happened in our 6th house, okay? And the 6th house is, you know, that means that Virgo is our 12th house. And that means that with Virgo being our 12th house, if you allow yourself to get exhausted, if you allow your body to wear down, your mental wears down. That's what having, and that's what this Mercury retrograde probably taught you a lot of, is without you resting, without you allowing yourself to get proper rest or proper, you start to lose your mind. You start to go crazy. You get really stressed out. You probably start snapping at people more. Seven of Swords, right? The illusion. The illusion. Now, within all of this and you not fighting, make sure that you are keeping your boundaries. Make sure you are keeping your personal boundaries up, and have the same boundaries for yourself that you have for other people. Seriously, you don't get to talk down to yourself if you don't allow other people to talk down to you. You don't get to talk down to yourself either. Okay? That just needs to be a general rule. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your patience with this reading. Again, I've had some health things come up. This Mercury retrograde really taught me a lot about taking care of myself. And which it usually does, but this time it was more in your face to me. So I am going to ask you to join us for the daily readings. Usually I have a daily energy update. And join the membership either by clicking the button below or going over to Patreon. We have a lot of fun. We do like member only lives. You get extended love readings. You get access to all of the meditations and all of the rituals, the new moon and full moon rituals, if you become an exclusive member. I love you guys so much. And take care of yourselves, and I will see you for the love readings mid-March. Bye.